If you would have been the number 2 pick or 3 pick
Yeah.
as opposed to 1, how do you think that would have affected you, staying in the league through struggles, or not at all?
I mean, I would have been still in the league because I'm a dog. Like, I would have found a way. I would have found a way.
No question.
The WNBA world has just been rocked by one of the most surprising moves in recent history. Kelsey Plum, the dynamic sharpshooter from the Las Vegas Aces, is making her way to the Indiana Fever. Yes, you heard that right. Plum, one of the league's brightest stars, is leaving the bright lights of Las Vegas for a fresh start in Indiana. This shocking announcement has fans across the league buzzing with excitement and questions. Why would the Aces let go of such a critical player? And what does this mean for the Fever's future? Let's dive into it. Kelsey Plum isn't just any player. She's a game changer, a 2-time WNBA champion, 3-time All-Star, and one of the most electrifying athletes in the league today. Nicknamed the Human Flamethrower, Plum's ability to light up the scoreboard has left defenders second-guessing themselves time and time again. Whether it's her fearless drives to the basket or her clutch three-pointers, she has consistently proven that she's a force to be reckoned with. But Plum isn't only making waves on the court. Off the court, she's a fashion icon, a social media sensation, and a role model for young athletes around the globe. She's one of those rare players who combines undeniable skill with an incredible personality that draws people in. Her move to the Fever isn't just about adding points to the scoreboard.
Kelsey, with you now being the face of Under Armour women's basketball, what's been that experience like working with them?
Yeah, I mean, I have really enjoyed my, my partnership with them. They've just been so just supportive and just like the vision that I want, for, trying to like impact young women and really cool, like being able to collaborate. They're super open to ideas. Like people have had a lot of great feedback from like the shoes that we've done and stuff like that, all the PEs. So that's been a lot of fun. The team has been awesome. I've had a wonderful experience.
What do you think is going to be the #1 key to win another championship this year?
I mean, I just think a game at a time. Phoenix is really good, especially at home, and I think that
It's about bringing leadership, energy, and a winning mentality to a team that's long been searching for its rhythm. For years, the Indiana Fever has struggled to recapture the magic of their 2012 championship season. They've been rebuilding, trying to climb out of the shadows of their past and become contenders once again. With Plum's arrival, the Fever are signaling loud and clear that they're done being labeled as underdogs. This isn't just a roster change, it's a cultural shift for the entire franchise. Plum's presence brings a level of credibility and excitement that Indiana hasn't seen in years. For Fever fans, this is a dream come true.
Has been terrific defensively, giving love to the all ages court.
Point 8 on the step back. How about that?
She's first class. Matt, we got to practice at the new facility yesterday. It was absolutely unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that in my life. So just credit to him and what they're doing here, what they're building, and the investment that they've made in women. And they've definitely put their money where their mouth.
After seasons of frustration and rebuilding, they finally have a superstar they can rally behind. And for the league, this move raises the stakes in ways we haven't seen in a long time. It's not just about the Fever becoming competitive. It's about redefining what's possible for a team that's been overlooked for too long. But let's take a moment to look at the other side of the story. Why would the Las Vegas Aces, fresh off their championship win, let go of Kelsey Plum? It's a decision that's left many fans scratching their heads.
Perfect answer.
Got it. Thank you. Yeah, that answer, and then we have good players is making its rounds on social media right now. You saying we have good players
Every time.
You guys.
Every time.
This is why.
Hashtag Kelsey Plum.
I don't even have social media on my phone. No, what she asked was, and to be fair, she was like, wow, anytime Indiana makes a run, you guys just find a way to come back. And I'm like, no offense, but
We have good players.
I would hope so. Not disrespectful, but
Plum wasn't just a key player for the Aces. She was the heart and soul of the team. Her leadership on and off the court was instrumental in their success. The answer lies in a combination of strategy, financial planning, and future goals. By placing the core designation on Plum, the Aces prevented her from exploring free agency, making her a valuable trade asset. It's a bold move that speaks to the Aces' long-term vision, but it also raises questions about whether they're taking too big of a gamble by parting ways with such a beloved player.
There's been off-season news that I would have to say has not been positive in reflection of the Aces. As both a member of the Aces, but also a member of high standing with, the Players Association, how do you balance those things and how you can address it and how you talk to other players about it?
Yeah, well, I appreciate you asking that. I think that's kind of like I was waiting for the question, to be honest. It's tough. I wear a lot of different hats. I'm best friends with Dearica.
For the Fever, though, this is nothing short of a golden opportunity. Plum's arrival instantly elevates their roster, making them a team to watch this season. Her scoring ability, competitive spirit, and championship experience bring a level of intensity that the Fever desperately need. And with her leading the charge, the team's potential feels limitless. Imagine the excitement in Indiana right now. After years of waiting, they finally have a player who can transform the franchise. This isn't just about wins and losses, it's about hope. Plum's signing symbolizes a brighter future for a team that's been fighting to find its place in the league.
First time. Loves to take the ball right to the rim. Kelsey Plum on her. Rotating it around. 3. That's the 9th assist.
So no chance to call the review.
Here's Plum. Worston and score. Been the whole game. Jackie Young with 3. Bounce pass. And she gets it to roll in. Kelsey Plum back in the... Back to Stokes, kicking to the corner. Uh-oh, nobody was there on Kelsey.
A game for Seattle.
Plum answer.
This league.
Plum, 10 on the shot clock. Kelsey, dagger on the way. There it is.
Straight playoff games, including the championships. That's a good bucket to fall. And again, just to clean that up, the Aces of playoff games. Plum's feeling it. Doing, and they're not getting any second chance opportunities either.
Particularly challenging.
But let's not overlook the challenges ahead. Plum is stepping into a new role, with a new team and new expectations. She'll need to adapt to a different playing style, take on more responsibility, and guide a young roster that's looking to her for leadership. It won't be easy, but if there's one player who thrives under pressure, it's Kelsey Plum. And speaking of pressure, let's talk about the Fever's revamped lineup.
Yeah, I saw that, and I think some of a lot of our players saw that. And first off, I just want to say how much I respect Kelsey Plum. I think she's done just a phenomenal job adjusting to this league and becoming just a major player on a team that's been a multi-champion. I mean, and that's who she is. I do believe her words were taken a bit out of context, to be fair to her. And I think what she was trying to say is they, Las Vegas, have gone through it. They've been on teams that have...
With Plum joining forces with Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark, Indiana now has one of the most exciting backcourts in the league. Each player brings something unique to the table. Plum's playmaking and scoring ability make her the ideal floor leader. Mitchell's off-ball movement and scoring touch perfectly complement Plum's style, while Clark's creativity and shooting range could make her one of the best talents of her generation. But as talented as this trio is, success won't come automatically. Chemistry will be key. They'll need to learn how to play together, balance their roles, and make sacrifices for the greater good of the team. If they can figure it out, the Fever could become a serious contender, not just in the regular season, but in the playoffs as well. For Indiana fans, this is a moment to celebrate. After years of rebuilding and frustration, they finally have a team they can believe in. And for the WNBA as a whole, this move shakes up the league in the best possible way. With Plum leading the charge, the Fever are poised to make some serious noise this season.
I mean, I think it's pretty similar on and off the floor. Like, she's just been a voice that's been there. She's been through this league for, 7 years now? Like, she knows what to expect. She knows how things are going to go. And I think more than anything, like, we are just starting to understand each other much better. Like, we could just make eye contact and she knows to go back door. She knows to come and get the ball. Like, that just comes with playing with one another. So it's been a lot of fun for me. I mean, she's playing so well right now, just as good as anybody in this league. So I feel very lucky and fortunate to have her run.
So, what do you think? Can Kelsey Plum take the Fever from underdogs to championship contenders? Are we witnessing the birth of a new powerhouse in the WNBA? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're just as excited about this major signing as we are, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. The future looks bright for the Indiana Fever, and this is just the beginning.